Good morning. Good morning. My name is Dr. Nadia. Welcome to our brand new show. I'm so excited to share what we call transformational journeys of hope. Um, my passion over the last 14 years now has been innovating new procedures, new ways of all kinds of what I call addressing issues in the tissues for all our patients here. The work that I do is it's pretty exciting work. I'm an expert and I specialize in laser and cosmetic dermatology in a brand new way. And as a result of that, we have what we call unlimited possibilities when it comes to solutions for issues in the tissues. And here joining us today is one of my beautiful clients that has been here with me now for many, many years and is a true inspiration to all of us. She came, I don't know, about 6 years ago, 7 years ago, right now,
Somewhere around
Diane.
there.
So anyway, this is Diane Patterson, and she's truly an amazing inspiration, and I love sharing stories, and it allows our patients to see from a long-term perspective what is possible in this incredible science and innovations that we have to offer at Hope. So let's begin. We're going to start actually, and what happened was Diane came to me about 7 years ago and had a lot going on in her life as well as with her skin. And it reflects whenever we have a lot of angst going on in our family situations, when there's prior traumas that have happened. A lot of times we end up um, having them be physicalized in the body here. So my job as a physician and healer is to help my patients with, in a multidisciplinary way, in an integrated way, to get them what I call comfortable in their skin again, to get them radiantly beautiful, to get them breathing again, to get them feeling as beautiful on the outside as I know that they are on the inside. So it's a journey, and it's a transformational journey of hope, I call it, and it's been quite a journey with Diane. I'd love to share this with you. Can we take a look at her before and after pictures from when she came in? So when she came in, on the left you can see that she has a lot of sun damage going on energetically as well. She was in a very sad place. She had a lot of pain issues going on physically, emotionally. Um, and she just had forgotten to take care of herself. And the result, all aspects of her body suffered. And as you can see on the right here, and now today, how many years later, she's getting just more gorgeous and beautiful and vibrant day by day. Um, I love having Diane come to our practice. Whenever she comes, she just lights us up. When she first came, she really had very little energy, a lot of lackluster. Not only was her skin not luminous and healthy and gorgeous, but her whole energy was not as bright, as it is today. And she just had lost her lightness and her brightness, and I knew it was in there. And so we hopefully have over the years, I know we have helped her get to this place, and she continues to evolve day by day. So welcome, Diane. Tell us a little bit about what even prompted you to come to me in the first place.
Well, I looked in the mirror and I felt like I was 100 years old. And I knew I needed to do something. So I sought you out.
So how did you do? What were you thinking when you first came in? Like, what was your hope? What were you?
I was hoping to clear up the acne I had and some of the scarring issues and a lot of the brown spots that were on my face.
So it's typical for most of our patients. They come in with a multitude of different problems. She had acne. Even in adult stage, whenever there's hormonal issues going on, when people aren't taking care of themselves, when there's nutritional deficiencies going on, people aren't sleeping very well. As well as in Diane's case, she was probably on 10 different medications that were causing all kinds of problems in her body, and of course then reflected back on her skin. She had acne issues, she had scarring issues, she was really stressed out, and so it was also picking at her face. had a lot of photo and sun damage going on, really had no idea how to take care of her skin, her body in any way, shape, or form. So when we first came in, what was the first thing, do you remember, that we recommended for you?
Laser therapy.
Okay. In our practice, we have a lot of different lasers, and we knew it was going to take a little bit of time because of the nature of what was going on, that it would be what we call a graduated multi-level process to get her skin back to health. And at the same time, then working with lifestyle issues, working with nutrition, working with what I call hopeful attitudes, getting her, breathing again, getting her feeling good about herself again. Right. So the journey started, and the first thing we did, I believe, was a treatment called photodynamic therapy to address a lot of the photo damage that was going on in your skin. So right. Really, what we call, if you take a look at her skin, like, it's really vibrant and it's healthy. You don't even have to touch it. She has a glow to her face. She has the youthfulness about her, and which she certainly didn't have when she first came into the practice. So the first thing was for a transformation of the skin itself. And the way we did that was a wonderful light activated treatment. We put a special medicine on her skin that honed in on the core issues, so all the damaged cells that were there, all the what we call senescent, like aging cells that were sitting in her skin. And it's possible with light-based therapies that you can actually target damaged cells that might potentially go on. Not only are causing aging issues and lackluster in the whole skin and tissue, we can sort of clean it all up and have the skin then produce new young cells, and we'll talk about how we can actually truly regenerate and turn back the clock.
For independent living for seniors age 62 and over, People Inc. offers safe, maintenance-free apartments across Western New York. The affordable rent is income-based. For more information, call People Inc. Senior Living at 817-9090.
Looking for a cooking oil with a light flavor and reduced absorption so food preserves its natural flavor? One with a high smoke point for stir-frying, sautéing, grilling, and baking? Then choose all-natural Pompeian 100% grapeseed oil, imported from France. Grapes have been a key ingredient of the healthy Mediterranean diet for years. Pompeian 100% grapeseed oil is the chef's choice for high-heat cooking, grilling, stir-frying, sautéing, or even deep frying. And Pompeian 100% grapeseed oil is great for baking too, because its delicate taste does not overwhelm the flavor of cakes, cookies, and other favorite recipes. A key traditional ingredient of the Mediterranean, grapeseed oil is a rich source of vitamin E antioxidant and naturally gluten-free. Buy imported Pompeian 100% grapeseed oil today and find great recipes at Pompeian.com.
Wait, don't let this happen to you. At Jan Fence, we're family owned and operated for over 50 years, providing a wide choice of fencing. Why wait online at the big box store? Just call Jan Fence. Ask about our Easy Fence to Go products by Active Yards, the first truly do-it-yourself fence product.
At Jan Fence, we always do what we say. Come see us today.
Step into an extraordinary world that will excite your senses. Experience our delectable Mughlai cuisine and the magic of tandoori savoir-faire. Let our international award-winning team delight you with a taste of heaven. Enjoy our mouth-watering flavors and our unique flair for excellence. Savor the elegance of fine dining and catering. Shazam Restaurant. Indulge your taste buds.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sidney Cohen. I'm a psychologist in New Jersey. I'm the host of a show called Heading in the Right Direction, which will be appearing on internet TV station Radio Vision Network. It's a show that's going to cover a wide range of psychological subjects. I think you'll be very interested in the subjects. I'm also going to have the opportunity to send me emails, ask me some questions. I'll answer questions, and I very much look forward to you tuning in. I'm very excited to do this. Thank you.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Welcome back. So we were talking about one of our beautiful transformations here, Diane, who's been with us now for the last 6-7 years, and talking about how we can truly, genetically, for a long term, alter the state of the skin, bring it back to vibrancy, bring it back to health again. And as you can see with her skin, she's just glowing. And it's wonderful to be able to, through new sciences, through new innovations, through an integrated process, get the tissue back to health. So we were talking about photodynamic therapy and how we can truly, through light-based therapies and through an integrated, customized process as we had for Diane, stimulate new fibroblasts, new stem cells, bring thickness and a youthfulness and a luminosity and what we call a certain je ne sais quoi. Without even touching her skin, you can see her skin is just healthy. And that's what we want. We want a healthy long-term process here. And it takes multiple, different types of laser therapies. And what I tend to do, as I did with Diane, was to do first a diagnostic assessment and look at all the different things going on. And then get a game program together, a customized process for her to get her optimally to where she wants to be. And overall, have you been happy with your progress with this?
Oh yes, it's tremendously.
So what are some of the things that you noticed, like within the first month or two of doing the treatments with us?
Lack of acne didn't come back like it was.
How was the quality of the skin?
The skin looked good. The wrinkles were gone.
Okay.
You also attack that too.
Well, that's the thing. Nice thing about the processes that I do, even when I'm addressing, say, acne, we're still, because we're dealing with regenerative processes here, the skin is smoother, the pores are refined, the wrinkles go away. And once the skin is healthy, what's beautiful about it is she was on a rapid aging curve. She was on a deep, what I call, a rapid downward decline. And as a result of the processes, we took her back to a much healthier place and slowed down the aging process significantly. And now when we then address things like under eye circles for her and added volumizers, collagen stimulators such as, working with Sculptra, working with hyaluronic acids like Restylane, or enhancing the cheeks back with a natural facelift with things like Radius and redoing the brow area, sort of what we call natural facial balance sculpting.
Especially in the jaws, you got rid of the jaw area.
Right, and that's something a lot of people, have concerns about, is what we call loosey-goosey, jowly area. So as we create what we call a sweetheart face and rebring, if you take a look at Diane's face here, she's beautiful cheekbones, and she had deep nasolabial folds, which she no longer has, and loves the fact that she has more contour along the jawline and is lifted without ever having to go through any kind of surgical intervention. This has been now about 7 years, I believe, since we've known each other, and each time she comes in, she's actually getting healthier each time because it's regenerative, because we're working with lasers, because all the treatments that we do actually bring you backwards, and so that she's regenerating and she's no longer aging. And then every time my patients come in, we're also working with lifestyle. So what are some of the things other than, yes, it's quite obvious, we've had a wonderful, physical regenerative process that you're very happy with. You look young, you're vibrant, it's easy to maintain at this point. She uses her skincare products. She uses her sunblock, right?
I do use my sunblock.
I know you do. Once in a while she forgets to use her skincare. Then she has to come in a little bit more with me. But if people, again, maintain with really high quality ingredients, and we educate all our patients on how to maintain that, then obviously that's going to sustain a lot better for them. Tell me what we've done with you in terms of how have things changed in your life? What are some things we've recommended that you've implemented in your lifestyle to support a regenerative process here?
Started cleaner living, cleaner eating. My drinking has subsided dramatically.
Did you used to drink a lot?
I used to drink a lot.
Wow. Okay. And how is it that you feel that you don't need to anymore? What is it? How's your...
The urge to drink is just not there. I have more passion for life and less need to numb myself.
And that's what I find, this is one of the things that makes my heart really sing and warms my heart, is this isn't just a physical process. And because there is so much nurturing within our practice, there is so much, lifestyle and we really help people in so many aspects of their lives. She also, sees as an amazing psychospiritual counselor as well. We did help her with nutritional guidance. There's a lot of resources that I provide for my patients. And a lot of it is also having a place that they can go to, that no matter what's going on with them, personally, professionally, in any facet, they can always come to us, talk to us about it, and that we can help guide them so that they are coming back into life with a newfound comfort. They are more passionate about who they are. They're starting to discover facets about themselves. They realize that life is good.
Yes.
In a world where bankers have lost all interest, where robots and fat cats rule our fortunes, one woman will stand up and strive to do the impossible. Be treated like a person. Friends and neighbors will join her quest. Ordinary people will band together against the forces of corporate greed. And together they will form Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, already in a neighborhood near you.
Imagine the finest hand-selected USDA prime steak you'll ever have. The freshest line-caught seafood, our Wine Spectator award-winning wine list, and soul-satisfying desserts. Bring that together with the perfect date, the winning business deal, a memorable family celebration. Welcome to Rod's Steak and Seafood Grill in nearby Morristown, New Jersey. Bring your appetite and feed your passion.
Your credit score is yours, and at Experian Credit Expert, we want to help you really use it. With access to helpful Experian experts over the phone and online, we can help you use it to get a better idea of what info the banks have on you. Use it to get more choice of mortgages. Use it to make your money go further. Take the next step to improving your financial future with your free 30-day trial at Experian.co.uk.
Here at Freppi's Tex-Mex, you can definitely taste the freshness in our food. You should definitely come to Freppi's because it's a great place. You can bring your family, very kid-friendly. All my servers are amazing, friendly people. Everyone here is just happy to serve, and I think it shows. The thing that sets us apart is the quality and freshness of our food. And I think once you try it, you'd be coming back. I'm Joe DeSario, co-owner of Freppi's Tex-Mex in Plainfield, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Jim Turpin, host of Your Best 50. Please join me every Thursday at 3:30 where we'll cover topics that are important to the baby boom generation and their kids. And let us help you make this your best 50.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
So, welcome back. I'm here with Diane, one of my beautiful inspirations. She's walked this journey of transformation now with me for the last 7 years, and like I said, an amazing light, an amazing inspiration, an amazing story of resilience, of hope. You know, she'd been through so much trauma in her previous, as a child, and had the courage, no matter, what was going on, to show up for life, and she's become healthier day by day, and it's such a joy to have amazing people like this in my life, that I just, if I can make a difference like this each day with even one person, I'm so grateful. And so thank you, Diane, for even taking this journey with me. I know it wasn't easy to show up at home, everything that you were going on. Didn't even realize that there were all these other options going on, and that this is an ongoing process here. What keeps you coming back here at Hope? I know it's not just now all these fancy laser treatments that I do, and we all love to be beautiful, and I know you enjoy the actual physical, and it's nice to wake up in the morning and she doesn't like wearing makeup. She has absolutely not a stitch of makeup on her, and this is a natural, beautiful, amazing skin, glowing again, low maintenance kind of gal. So what makes you coming back to Hope? Well, what is it about coming back? Can you sort of give us a little bit of flavor why Hope is a little bit different from anything you've experienced in anything else in the medical arena?
Well, when you walk into Hope, there's an atmosphere of love and caring, joy. There's a passion for life, and you're relaxed. And the whole treatment is not just your 15 minutes of getting treated. It's a couple hours usually of...
Well, Diane and I go back a long way. It doesn't have to be a couple of hours, but a lot of times we've been doing other what I call transformational work. We work energetically with our patients, and we have honestly become friends as well over the years. This is not just a patient-physician-healer relationship here. It's something a lot more even sacred than that, and that often happens in my practice, where this is my family. This is my home. This is my sacred space where I get to each day, have amazing people like Diane. I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be able to do what I do if it wasn't for amazing people. And when I see transformations at this level, an ongoing level, where someone has literally lost hope, and she did not have a healthy relationship with her husband, was just in a very dark place, was drinking on many pain medications, a lot of psychotropic drugs, and here she is now, how many years later, living life. Her husband, I remember when she said, probably a year or so into the process here, where she said, and I haven't even met her husband yet, but apparently he wanted to thank me for bringing his wife back. She travels a lot with her husband. She goes places. She has 2 beautiful dogs, and she wakes up in the morning looking forward to the next day, which was not the case when she first walked into our practice. So that's what it's really about.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about how your life is right now, and how do you feel, moving forward? What are some of your dreams, your hopes, your wishes about moving into the future? You're an engineer, and you have so many skill sets, and one thing about Diane is she's funny. She always makes me laugh here. She just brings so much joy into our practice every time she walks in. So tell me what's going on in your future now that you're more comfortable in your skin, now that you're living life, now that you're more vibrant. I know you exercise, and you take your dogs out. She takes her dogs out for like 6 miles a day. She's highly motivated.
Yeah, a lot of walking. We're looking to retire in a couple years, so that's where our focus is right now, is just winding down to retire to Arkansas.
talk. And so I can't see you retiring. I think retirement is overrated. I can see you doing all kinds of things.
We'll do
Going
things.
into-
We'll be doing traveling for sure.
Yeah, I love to travel myself, and I find that is one of the things that I look forward to. So where are you off to now? What's your next traveling? I know you just came back from Florida as well,
Just
right?
came back from Florida. I have a trip to Arkansas coming up. My stepmother has a lake house, and we like to hang out there.
And that's great. It's nice to see people again reconnecting with families, reconnecting with the earth, reconnecting with just life in general. So it has been a pleasure taking care of Diane, and I know it's going to be long term. We're going to be, and I feel like I'm very traditional in that way. I like long term relationships with all my patients and clients, and it's a joy to be able to take care of wonderful transformations like Diane. So thank you for joining us and sharing your story.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Mine too.